Imagine a song that works like a doorbell for disappointment. Perhaps you approach the world with a headache, an empty stomach, cold feet, romance, and a heroic desire to be noticed. You knock once. Who answers? Nobody. You knock again, this time with dignity. The kind of dignity you put on when everything else has gone missing. Still, nobody. By the end, that becomes a whole philosophy. Since the world has given you nothing, you reasonably respond in kind. It is bleak. It is petty. It is almost practical. You could print it on a mug or a t-shirt. This is the idea of nobody, with music by Bert Williams and lyrics by Alex Rogers, published in 1905 and made famous by Williams in 1906 in the Williams and Walker show Abyssinia.
When life seems full of clouds and rain, and I am full of nothing and pain, who soothes my thumping, bumping brain? Nobody.
Most people meet it as antique comedy, vaudeville, scratchy record. But nobody is stranger than that. It is one of the great early recordings of deadpan. The joke is not only what Williams says, the joke is the pause before the answer.
Well, here, 25 cents, go ahead and get yourself something to eat. Go on. Nobody.
It is the little silence where help should be. There is also an uneasy entrance into the song's history. Williams performed in blackface, inside a theatrical world built on racist conventions. That cannot be polished away. But ignoring the song because of the mask also misses the difficult thing Williams and Walker were doing inside that system. A Library of Congress essay on their early recordings notes that they tried to bend the commercial language of coon songs toward irony and away from the most violent stereotypes of the era. So nobody is not innocent. It is not simple. It is a comic song by a black performer working through a market that wanted him smaller than he was. Bert Williams was born in Nassau in 1874. With George Walker, he became one of the central figures in early black musical theatre and vaudeville. By 1906, Williams and Walker were trying to build large, ambitious shows with black writers, black performers, and real theatrical scale. But there is one more twist. The first recording was not by Bert Williams. Arthur Collins recorded it for Victor in 1905.
When life seems full of clouds and
That
rain,
version shows the song as a
and
Tin
I
Pan
am
Alley
full of
product.
Nothing and pain. Who soothes my thumping, bumping brain? Nobody.
By 1947, Bing Crosby can sing Nobody as a piece of old-time charm. The bruise is still there, but now it has been placed in a nice frame. Crosby softens the grievance. His nobody becomes nostalgia rather than a social wound. Perry Como makes it smoother still. Now the song is almost polite. Como turns the refusal into easy listening, which is not an insult. It proves the melody could survive even when the original theatrical bite was removed. Pearl Bailey understands something else. Bailey brings back the raised eyebrow. She does not make the song tragic, but she does not let it become merely cute. Then Nina Simone changes the weather. With Simone, nobody is no longer just the punchline. It is a diagnosis. The old vaudeville machinery is still there, but the laugh has less room to hide. And then, because culture has a sense of humour and no sense of proportion, the song becomes a Muppet number. This is not a betrayal. It is proof of portability. Then Johnny Cash takes the song somewhere colder. Cash removes the theatrical wink. His version sounds like a man reading the minutes from a meeting he did not want to attend. The comedy is still there, but it has grown old and stopped explaining itself. Cécile McLorin Salvant brings the song back to Bert Williams with modern eyes. Salvant has spoken about discovering Williams and being struck by the contradiction. A brilliant black performer working in blackface, creating something funny and heartbreaking inside a form that was itself brutal. That is why nobody survives. The title is small enough to fit anywhere and large enough to accuse almost everyone. In one singer's mouth, it is a joke. In another, it is pride. In another, it is social failure. In another, it is the voice of someone who has learned not to expect rescue. After more than 100 years, the saddest part is not that the singer keeps asking and getting the same answer. The saddest part is that the answer still makes sense. The beautiful part is that every time someone sings it, nobody becomes untrue for a moment. Somebody is listening. In our version, we keep the engine, the lyrics and the theatrics. The question, the pause, the answer. Vaudeville dust, gospel shadow, cabaret smile. This is nobody.
And rain, and I am filled with naught but pain. Who soothes my puffing up of sin? Nobody. When winter comes with snow and sleet, and me with hunger and cold feet, who says here's stupid, go and eat? Nobody. I never done nothing to know. I started to whittle a stick one night. Who called out, stop? That's dynamite.